Yo, welcome back to the channel, Crypto Nitro community. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be diving down into what is known as Nova Play. We're talking about a crypto casino, we're talking about Nova Finance, and we're talking about Nova Staking. Nonetheless, you guys, we're even going to be talking about the Nova DAO. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right into the project. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, as stated, welcome back to the channel. If you guys don't know anything about Nova, this is the latest Web 3.0 digital gaming finance platform that is based on decentralized virtual currency. It was founded with investment from the Acorns Fund in the United States, which is very, very interesting. And that's actually a critical subject. And why is that? Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys don't know anything about Acorns Fund, guys, it is massive. So whenever it comes to Nova, it aims to redefine the future of digital entertainment. The platform's uniqueness lies in the creation of a circular ecosystem. So we're talking about three different things. We are talking about what is known as the NFT Pass. We're talking about the Nova DAO. We're talking about Nova Finance, and we're talking about Nova Play. So technically, we're talking about four different things. It establishes a diversified financial investment ecosystem, providing users with a unique, entertaining, and lucrative digital financial investment platform. So first things first, you guys, let's talk about the NFT Pass. Now, this is going to be very, very, very important, right? As stated, there are four main components. So we're going to be kicking it off by talking about the NFT Pass. So if we actually take a look here on the left, you guys will see that there's going to be a lot of different things. And you guys will actually see we have NFT Pass right here. So make sure you guys click on that and check that out, okay? So whenever it comes to the NFT Pass, you guys, the NFT is technically representing a non-fungible token. As a majority of you guys should already know, it provides users with several advantages equivalent to the platform's funding investor. So we're talking about ability to establish a decentralized community as a community leader with exclusive access to 1% of the community earnings. That's really awesome. Entitled to get platform withdrawal fees, entitled to get revenue from online gaming, and in addition, the NFT Pass holders can also enjoy various membership privileges, okay? So if we actually kind of take a look here, you guys will see where it does state, discover the hidden gems, unlock the potential of digital wealth. So obviously we got community owner, we got place in society, asset appreciation, transparency, exchange fees, and promotion, right? And if we actually take a look here, you guys will see that they do provide requirements, so technically how to mint and how to basically own equity. We even got reward, and so for reward, I guess we got exchange fees, community owner benefits, as stated, 1%, gambling, game income, and we even have community benefits, and then we even have allocate, right? So let's talk about this, okay? So let's kind of mention the Nova DAO here, okay? So basically, this is an organization that's based on blockchain technology featuring decentralization and autonomy, right? So it employs vote-based decisions-making organizational transactions. So NFT Pass holders, they have organizational rights and they can actually participate in all of the Nova financial projects or finance projects, which we'll talk about here in just a few moments. Now, only users that are holding NFT passes can create their own communities with decentralized autonomy. Ordinary users can choose to join communities and they can actually choose to participate, say, in financial investments and auction activities. Now, that right there is very interesting as well, okay? So you guys will actually see if we go kind of right here, you guys will see we have auction, right? So that's kind of basically what we are talking about, right? So auction activities. Now, as a community leader, they can individually gain up to 1% of community earnings. The community members proportionally get 1% of the community earnings, okay? So let's actually go ahead and talk about what is known as the Nova Finance. Okay, so if you guys would like to, you can actually dive down into this. As stated, you can see it right over here, right? It's known as NFT Pass. So right above that, we have what is known as finance, right? So we're talking about the Nova Finance. We got the auction, and we even have what is known as the crowdfunding, okay? So the platform offers two core financial investment activities: auction, crowdfunding, and basically this is going to be allowing users to earn profits, right? So let's talk about the auction first. Let's just kind of get that out of the way, okay? So whenever it comes to the auction, during a specific period, community members can place bets or increase their bets with what is known as the Nova token, right? So Nova tokens. The community with the highest Nova token investment at the end becomes the manager of the tower, earning dividend rights. Now, if there is a failed auction, or let's say failed auctions, they result in a full refund of invested Nova tokens. Now, successful auctions, they distribute profits proportionally based on the community level and bid amount. Now, the community leader, they actually take up to 1% of the bonus, and community members proportionally get 1% of the community earnings, right? Which is very important. Now, if we go ahead and continue, guys, we'll see we have what is known as crowdfunding. So technically, it's like the same thing. You guys can kind of see that right here, right? There's not really a big difference in the page here. I want to make that very, very, very clear. Okay, so whatever comes to crowdfunding, I mean, this core interactive gameplay in Nova Finance, ladies and gentlemen, resembling mining. So users technically can contribute USDT for crowdfunding within a set time. If the target amount is reached, then the challenge succeeds, and participants actually get to receive 5% of the invested amount in Nova tokens. That's awesome, right? So when at the end of the 4th level, participants actually receive the very first level earnings, principal, and at the end of the 5th level, they receive second level earnings, plus principal, and so on. Now, obviously, if there is a failure, say, to reach the target within the set time, it results in the 4th to last level refunding the principal. The 2nd and the 3rd to last levels actually see 30% of users entering the profit sharing plan receiving 1.25 times the value of Nova tokens, while 70% they actually receive 41% of the principal back. Okay, makes sense? And then the remaining USDT actually enters the investor pool with 3% of daily profits from gambling added to shared among participants. Now, anticipated returns, you guys, they are technically 2 to 3 times the participation amount. And the last level actually gets dividends equally. So this concludes all fund allocations, and the game can actually restart. Okay? Now, proportional, or let's put it this way, proportional, all right? Promotional rewards, ladies and gentlemen. In addition to your own crowdfunding income, you can also get additional rewards by introducing and promoting lower level users with 3 generations to participate in crowdfunding. You can actually earn 0.5% of the reinvestment amount of the crowdfunding from the promoting users. Okay? Very important you guys understand that. Okay? So we're talking about low thresholds. We're talking about starting, say, from 1 USDT with a principal of 5% profit return the same day. And they even have what is known as a rebirth mechanism. So we're talking about immediate return of the principal if the previous round fails with a weighted lucky bonus pool. And we even have what is known as decentralized secure without bubbles, ensuring a lasting safety. Okay? And then the final thing I would like to talk about, ladies and gents, is going to be right up here. We have what is known as Nova Play, right? So you guys can actually see right here. So whenever it comes to Nova Play, users can actually enjoy traditional gambling games on the Nova platform, including thousands of slots, right? So you guys can actually see right here, we got quite a few slots. Technically, we got, so shows we got a lot here. So you can actually dive down and check these out, right? So we're talking about live casino as well, okay? So if we actually go back here, you guys can actually see we have live casino. You can check that out. I'm a big fan of live casino. And they even have tables, okay? So you guys can actually take a look at the table games, all right? Very, very, very important, okay? Very, 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 very critical, okay? Now, a portion of gambling earnings, you guys, it is technically injected into investor pools and staking pools for participants to share, okay? Now, staking and tokenomics, you guys, if we actually go right over here, you guys will actually see we have the Nova Earn, right? So we actually have what is known as staking, I guess I should say. So technically, you're going to have to log in here, right? So, which is going to be very, very, very important. But I want you guys to understand, technically to participate whenever it comes to this, you guys, staking. Basically, the entire Nova project operates through the issuance of what is known as Nova tokens with a maximum supply of 5 billion. So Nova is a token based on the Binance Smart Chain, okay? So if we actually go right up here, you guys will actually see that we do have our docs, okay? And you guys will actually see that we have information, obviously, on the past. We have the DAO. We even have the finance, right? We even have community auction. Once again, we have the crowdfunding, right? We even have the Nova Play. Well, let's talk about the tokens, okay? So as stated, you guys, there is a certain amount of tokens, right? We're talking about 5 billion Nova tokens. A token, is, as stated, is a BEP20, and technically it can be purchased by using USDT, okay? Holding this token allows users to participate in auctions, crowdfunding, and gain profits from Nova Finance. Users can also generate staking rewards with a projected staking annual percentage of up to, say, a APY of 64%. Not only that, guys, but profit distribution from Nova is allocated as follows. Crowdfunding, 51%. Research development is going to be 20%, right? 20%, which is very important. We've got operations, 10%, referral rewards, 5%, reserves, 5%, insurance pool bonus, 5%, and partners at about 4%, okay? Now, remember, you guys, we have what is known as the promotional activity, okay? So for promotional activity, currently they're recruiting investment partners, and the first round of NFT Pass minting is available for 300 units, you guys, at a cost of only 200 USDT. Additionally, users who successfully invite a new user to mint a Nova NFT Pass receive a reward of 200 Nova tokens, okay? So if you guys would like more information, make sure you guys dive down into this, right? So go check this out. You guys will actually see right here, recruit technically says 3,000 funding investment partners. You guys will see right there, first phase is 300 people. So there we go. Right? You guys can see that right there. Pretty easy and simple to understand exactly how this works. So once again, we do have the DAO. You can check this out. You can dive down into that. We have the tokens. You know, you guys can see right here how to deposit. You can even go here, how to mint the pass. So technically, ladies and gentlemen, you guys need to make sure that you guys get yourselves all signed up and ready to go. Okay? So make sure you guys check this out. If you have any questions, then be sure to let us know. Okay? But you guys can see everything right over here as stated on the left side. If you're looking to sign up, I mean, it's pretty easy and simple. Just go right up here. You can sign up with your MetaMask. You can sign up with anything that you would like to, okay? So just let us know exactly what you think. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you in the next video, and ciao.